All right. Yes, we're all trying to stay alive here in San Antonio because thousands of people are suffering from the disease known as diabetes. However, there are many others who may have it and they're not aware of it either. Maggie Hunts and Tiffany Page are here to talk about an event happening this weekend and how you can determine if you have it and possibly save your life. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Staying Alive I thought was an appropriate song, right?
Very,
because
that was so great.
It makes you move and get
That's right.
out and groove and the whole thing. Well, we appreciate you being here. Let's talk about diabetes because I know that you have a way of having fun with it too, and not in a bad way, just having fun.
Well, diabetes, you know, we can all take it so seriously and get so worried, and then you don't do anything to feel better. And so we partnered with Novo Nordisk and the American Diabetes Association to add some fun and some lightness so that we can all open our minds and learn how to feel better.
Yes, and Paige, I know that we talk about it all or Tiffany, I'm sorry. I know we talk about it all the time about the importance of it here in San Antonio as well.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of people that have it, but sometimes it is taken more serious. It needs to be taken seriously, but we can have fun along the way because it's a process for somebody with diabetes, right?
It's learning to integrate diabetes into your life and not let diabetes rule your life and still be able to live in a healthy way, but with an upbeat spirit, which is what Maggie is great for. She's great for showing people how to live with an upbeat spirit.
Maggie, I like spirit. That's one of the things I like. I was voted most spirited in high school, so I'm with you with the spirit part.
Come tomorrow.
Oh, yes, at the ADA Expo, as a matter of fact. We're going to talk about that at the very end so that we can talk about all the things going on. But let's talk about how you tell people out there once they're diagnosed and they have to deal with it. Give us a little bit of your best Maggie.
I want people to know it's not impossible to walk past the bakery. It's not impossible to have one instead of three.
Well, for me it is. I like three. I like three. I don't want the one. No. What? So that's just one of the things that you do. So are you one of those people that just go around talking to different people? Do you go to certain events? How is it that you incorporate your vision of the excitement into all of the things that have to do with diabetes?
That's great. And that's why this is so perfect. The event tomorrow is so perfect. Because I joke and sing about living with diabetes so that people can not be worried and keep working on feeling better. And so I wrote a book. It's A Sweet Life Now. And it's a guide to living well and happy with diabetes so everybody knows they can feel great. And so when Novo Nordisk wanted to do an event that was like fun and educational, and that way people can open their minds and learn great things from real life patients. So that's why Diabetes Dialogues is so exciting.
Well, I was going to say, I think people learn better under those circumstances too. They remember it. It's something that they remember as well. Let's talk about your personal struggle because you've had to deal with it yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got it at 27. I got type 1 and I've had it 27 years. So if you're doing the math, that's 54, you know, and I can feel so good. And so when you can feel so good, you just want everyone to know that that's possible.
And tell us what, I know you said you have some comedic stylings and stuff like that you're going to be doing, so let's do that.
You want a little sample?
I do.
Another sample?
I do.
Absolutely.
See, I don't want one, I want three.
That's right. Okay. Well, one of the things that, for me, the answer was an insulin pump. So a lot of people are afraid to go on insulin, so instead they keep their sugar high. But that's actually what could lead to the long-term complications. So we just want people to know that they can really feel good, bring it down. And I know for me, I brought a plane down once. I'm going to tell that story tomorrow. You know, so there's so much humor in real life. Because we're ridiculous what we do and how great we want to feel. And so that's why there'll be a lot of sharing. There's 2 other patients that are also going to share their stories. And one is a grandma, and she travels all around the world. And the other is a gentleman, Mike, who has worked so hard all the time. He lived in his car. And so what solutions did he come up with? So we're all sharing good things that work. So it's exciting.
We're glad to have you in San Antonio for that reason, for sure. And Tiffany, tell everybody about the expo tomorrow, what they can expect, all the information they can get, because really they can pretty much ask any question they need to and even find out if they have diabetes, right?
Absolutely. Well, we don't formally diagnose people at the expo, but there will be free health screenings where you can get your blood glucose levels tested, so you can see what your baseline is, where you're at right now, and then from there we'll recommend whether or not, we'll have screeners who recommend whether or not you should see your physician for a full screening to determine whether you can be formally diagnosed with diabetes or not. We'll also have other screenings for people who are already diagnosed. We'll have kidney screenings. We'll test your creatinine levels for your kidneys. And we'll have we'll have chiropractic screenings, and
right.
my mind goes blank all of a sudden.
No, that's okay.
There's so many things.
There's so many things at the expo. Truly, it's a one-stop shop as far as if you have diabetes or you think you might have it,
right.
you can go there and find out, take your family members. You give out free things for people to take home with them as well,
Absolutely.
right?
And we have great speakers like Maggie, and we'll have 3 other speaker sessions as well.
We have Ben Vereen there. He was on our Fox News First this morning.
How fabulous.
He was great.
Oh,
Broadway star, and he'll be out there at 11:30 as well, from 11:30 to noon, so you can do that.
And we're 9:30, so the whole day is going to be great.
There you go. Well, thank you so
right.
much. We appreciate it. We're going to put up the information for you. It is happening tomorrow at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. I guess we don't have that info up there on the screen, but I'm going to go over it anyways. It's not working. It's live TV, right? Yeah, it happens. All right. April 14th, that is tomorrow at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. It starts at what time, Tiffany?
The doors open at 9, and we do have free parking at Alamo Dome Lot C for those of you who are driving in, or you can get there for free anywhere via Travels.
Very nice. Okay, thank you so much. Do you want to leave us, Maggie, with a little song?
Oh, I would love that.
Okay, perfect.
A lot of people don't want to deal with diabetes, and they think, "Oy, another doctor, another pill, another prescription I need to fill, another season, another reason for making copay."
Very nice. Maggie Hunts, go check her out at the ADA Expo tomorrow, and thank you, Tiffany, for being here as well. We're going to be right back after a break.